Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC continues the grind lower. That's currently in line with expectations, even though I don't have a really reliable micro count. Might have formed some kind of a triangle there, and now it's selling off a little bit further. We're going to take a look at the options. But first of all, the idea is still, I'm not going to talk too long about this because we covered it extensively in previous videos. The idea is that here we've seen a 5-wave move to the upside in what we call an overall wave 1. Now it's a 5-wave move. It's a leading diagonal. And someone asked me, okay, a diagonal in which the third is the longest and we have no overlap with wave 1 and 4? Yeah, absolutely. That is quite common in crypto. It has to be that unless it's something more bearish, but it's certainly not an impulse, because it can't be an impulse because the wave 1 is a very, very clear 3-wave move. The wave 3 as well, you could count the wave 3 as a 5-wave move, but you can also count it as a 3-wave move, and it makes sense if you look at the 5th wave, which is also a very, very clear 3-wave move. So we've got a leading diagonal there in wave 1. Diagonals don't mean that it has to overlap between wave 1 and 4. Cryptos often don't do that because even in diagonals, the third can be the longest in crypto. And it's quite common actually. And yeah, diagonals doesn't mean that it's weak. You know, it's maybe a little bit weaker than an impulse, but it certainly can still be a pretty strong trend, right? And now we see this corrective pullback, which is nice, which is coming together nicely. We've seen a wave 2 to the downside potentially already completed as the price dipped into our support area. But as I mentioned in the last updates, there's absolutely no evidence that it's already complete, the wave 2. It would only be, I don't know, a guess, an opinion. So I can't really base my analysis on that. I can only mark it as a possibility, as an, let's say, not too unlikely option, but it's not the preferred scenario because I only have 3 waves to the upside. That indicates we should see either continuation to the downside, or if we break higher, it would likely just be an extension of the B wave. Because with 3 waves up, we can't really start to build a 3rd wave. We need to see 5 waves up. Now, of course, that's a little bit subjective. Is it 3? Is it 5? It could be a tiny 4, 5 here, but it's too weak. You know, it's not clear. So that's why my strategy remains the same. Considering to buy as the price dips lower, because we are in a bullish scenario, and taking profits as the price goes higher. So basically scaling in, scaling out. The support area is well defined. 58 cents is the bullish support. We have support levels above it at 73, 66, 58 cents. And if we go higher, and even if the B wave extends, you know, as the market, even in a B wave, makes profits available, it might make sense to consider to take some of them. That's also what the resistance area was for. So for now, I'm watching if the B wave is complete. Now, it's a bit difficult to say what exactly this is in terms of wave count, but I wouldn't rule out that the market formed here a 5-wave move down. 1, 2, 3, possible triangle, and we now come down in wave 5. So that means a possible 5-wave move down is complete. Now that can't be all of wave C, right? But it could be wave 1 of C. We now see a wave 2 corrective rally, then a 3 down, a 4 and a 5. That could extend this entire corrective pattern quite substantially. So I'm gonna add that to the chart as a possibility. It's not, let's say, a prediction, but I see 5 waves down now. That indicates we could see a corrective rally next, then a wave 3 down, 4, 5. So let's put that onto the chart. But obviously the idea is not to trade the count, trade the levels. You know, the levels suggest we are in a bullish scenario. Just warns us that we might see a little bit further downside. That's not entirely clear to me. The move down, however, gives me a potential 5-wave move down now. So yeah, a corrective rally might happen. And if we see a rally, this assumption is only true and remains only valid as long as the price stays below the last high, which was formed here at 96 cents. So a break above that level will indicate that something more bullish is in play. So basically what that means is that very soon, maybe when it touches 80.6 cents, I'm going to watch for a wave 2 corrective rally from somewhere here. Possibly, first of all, testing the trend line. A break above the trend line will likely send it to that previous high in the area around 94 to 96 cents. And then if we get a rejection somewhere there, then the third wave down should be quite a strong sell-off actually. So we'll see how that all comes together. But overall, at the moment, a bullish chart as long as the 58 cent level is holding. That's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.